Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the OU Road to Rank 1. Today we have a pretty cool team with the Azumarill. It's actually an old team that Sabella made, and I edited it just a bit to hopefully work now. I really feel like Azumarill is one of those slept-on Pokemon. Z Belly Drum Azu is very threatening. As long as it lives in attack, it can Belly Drum up, basically. So I think it's a slept-on Pokemon. We'll see how it ends up performing in this live. Thank everybody so much though for the constant support. Of course, if you do enjoy, would love you leave a like. Helps me out, helps my channel continue to grow and do well. But yeah, let's hop right into the team so we can start this live up right. Alright, so the first member of the team is Belly Drum Azu, Z Belly Drum Azu. Now Z Belly Drum is pretty cool because what it does is it heals you up to full first and then gives you your Belly Drum. So even if Azu is at 1%, that's why I said as long as it does survive one hit, it can Belly Drum up. Another cool little thing about Z Belly Drum Azu is if you go for regular Belly Drum and then use Z Belly Drum, you basically, the regular Belly Drum cut you in half. Well, it didn't cut you in half, but it cut your health in half, right? And by using the Z after, as long as you just use the regular Belly Drum, it doesn't have to be just used, but as long as you are at +6, you can just restore your health. So Azu basically gets a full heal as well, like just right back up to full. That's pretty cool. But it's Belly Drum Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet is of course the priority, with Play Rough being our other stab, hits incredibly hard, and then Knockoff. Knockoff is really good because at +6 you do knock out Toxapex, so that's really nice for Azumarill, which is why I think it's like such a cool threat. Now obviously metagame trends mean Bulu, Kartana, such great Pokemon, right? Always have been, but you see a lot of Bulu, and obviously you also have Tapu Lele, which is something I have to worry about with terrain, but I still think that we can get this Pokemon to do a little bit of work this live. Weavile is the next member of the squad. Now the squad originally had Choice Band Weavile, but it's very weak to Alakazam, which has risen up in popularity, though it's not as popular as it was, in my opinion, during SPL, World Cup. SPL is actually right around the corner, but Choice Scarf Weavile does solve that issue of the Alakazam weakness. It also gives us a Z Victini check. That guy knows about that. As well as it's pretty cool for stopping Landorus as well. Originally it had pressure, but I got rid of that and put Pickpocket. Now the main thing is pressure activates much like Intimidate, right? So a smart player will read that Weavile's pressure activated before Intimidate, and I'm saying this if there were Choice Scarf Lando, right? And in a situation like that, I don't want them to switch out, right? They should always switch out anyway, but I don't want to give away free KOs by doing so. So by putting Pickpocket, it's an ability that doesn't pop up on the text when I send out Weavile, not revealing that Weavile is faster than the Choice Scarf Landorus, potentially catch one with Ice Cream Crash. But again, it's mainly there for Zam, helps out with Lottie as well, Lando, helps out with Zygarde too. Choice Scarf MAGNEZONE is the next member of the squad, and this is really important with Azumarill because if our opponent has a Choice Scarf Kartana, and they lock themselves in the Leaf Blade versus Azu, MAGNEZONE could obviously trap it with Magnet Pull and getting rid of it with HP Fire. This is also really nice for FERROTHORN and Scizor, mainly Scizor and Kartana, I want to say, because FERROTHORN is something that also goes down a +6 knockoff from Azumarill, but it's really cool because it pairs really well with Azu just in general as far as resistances go. And obviously, Volt Switch for Momentum. It's also one of the fairy checks on the team. M-LATIOS is the next member of the squad. This is the Heatran switching on the team. This is something that can switch into Toxapex on the squad. It's also something that can 2-hit KO Magearna with its attack investment with Earthquake, as well as 2-hit KOing Tyranitar and dealing with Heatran. So that's pretty cool. I may put Draco Meteor on this so we could drop some Dracos with our Lottie, just because if Greninja becomes too much of a problem as far as switching in goes, and I see that people continue to do that, I obviously don't want that. But at the same time, I don't really need it too, because Earthquake damage is all the damage that we need for Azumarill to knock out Greninja with +6 Aqua Jet, right? And this is just like worst case scenario, it's a gunk shot Greninja. But yeah, it's a Heatran switching. It's immune to spikes and whatnot. It's not a defogger though, but it's a ground immunity, which is really good for the team. Next up, we have Defensive Landorus. This was originally a Choice Scarf Landorus. MAGNEZONE was originally Choice Scarf. It was originally Choice Scarf MAGNEZONE plus Choice Scarf Landorus plus Bandit Weavile. But Defensive Landorus makes a lot more sense because the team is very Zygarde weak. This also provides us with defog support. It has enough speed for Magearna as well as Modest Heatran, if I'm not mistaken. So we can outspeed them and hit them with Earthquake. Hidden Power Ice is there for Zygarde, for opposing Landorus, for Garchomp, and then U-turn for Momentum. And again, defog because Landorus is here to get rid of the hazards that we may encounter. which could obviously be hindering Weavile, hindering Zone. I mean, it's hazards, right? Hinder everybody. But I chose Leftovers over Rocky Helmet just because of the fact that Zygarde is an issue to switch into, so I wanted to be able to repeatedly switch into that. It also helps deal with Mawile a little bit better. Last but not least, we do have FERROTHORN. This is a Greninja switching on the team. This is a Stealth Rocker on the team. Originally, this was Stealth Rock plus Spikes, but I dropped Spikes for Power Whip because the Greninja switching on the team didn't have a way of hitting Greninja before, so I put Power Whip on it. It has Leech Seed and Gyro Ball, obviously Gyro Ball for Fairy types, Leech Seed for longevity, Stealth Rock, you guys know what they do, but enough Spadef to not be 2-hit KO'd by Dark Pulse from Battle Bond Grin, and yeah, that is the team. So let us get right into the battles. Alright, first battle, and we got this guy. This guy destroyed me last time. Now, one little change I made, that won't really come into play here, but I made Weavile Punishment instead of Knockoff, because it can better deal with Z Victini as well as Calm Mind Reuniclus. Now, I'm going to lead off with Ferrothorn because this dude last time led off with Swampert versus me, so I'm assuming very similar, but ends up leading off with Araquanid, which isn't too bad. I can just get up my my Sticky Web as he ends up going for the Spider Web. I don't really mind that too much. Okay. Oh, he's going to Toxic me. Okay, I see. Well, that's a little bit frustrating considering how good Ferrothorn was in this game. But that does so much to Araquanid, though. I'm really impressed. Zapdos comes out. Obviously, I am going to be weakened by... Like, I want to try and win this game with Azu, which is possible, but I really need potentially the Clefable gone. So... we're going to go Weavile here first because I can just start knocking off items, which I think is very important as he goes out into the Zapdos. Zapdos does have pressure. We're going to attempt to knock off maybe Toxapex's item. It's the Z Toxapex, right? Yeah, it's Z Toxapex. I don't think I can beat this guy. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Can I break this guy? Maybe. Maybe I can. We'll see right now. Scald doesn't really matter. I do miss a Leech Seed, which is super unfortunate, as I wanted to be able to get in my Lottie here. That's in range of Psychic. Jirachi comes out, potentially to paralyze me, maybe. Goes for the Body Slam, that's fine. We're going to get off a Leech Seed here, as he goes for Protect. He shouldn't... I'm going to Power Up here because I basically didn't want to go hard into my my Magnezone, but we can just Leech Seed as he's going to... Oh, he ends up sacking... He basically ends up sacking Jirachi. Now, I don't know if U-Turn is his last one. I'm pretty sure it's Wish, but I have my Magnezone in with him being paralyzed. So, not with him being paralyzed. Well, with him being paralyzed, yes. I have my Jirachi in with him being Leech Seeded. I have Magnezone in with him being Leech Seeded. So the fact that he's now paralyzed, I should, in theory, beat this 1v1. That'd be so good for Lottie. Especially because Jirachi is obviously such a problem for me to play versus. But yeah, he ended up giving me Jirachi there. Fantastic for me. We can later defog if need be. And by later defog, I'm thinking about doing it now. Weavile. That Clefable is going to be the most annoying thing, but I'm pretty sure I knock out, or almost knock out Zapdos. I mean, Lottie just is so annoying for this guy in general, too. That's Max Spadef. As he misses a Toxic, I'm okay with that. Is your last move Rest? Toxic? Earthquake, I want to say? Because I can defog this away. Like, we already have Pert in range of Aqua Jet. So, like, him giving me this Unaware-mon. Oh, I did so much to you, my friend. Oh my god, give me this. Give me this Mon. Do the same damage. Do the same damage. Give me this Mon. He should sack his Araquanid, yes. So sacks Araquanid, not bad. Clef is gonna come out. I'm gonna roost on his Protect. And we're going to click Psychic one more time. We should be able to get rid of something. Ideally, it's Clefable. But it's probably going to be Pert. It's more than likely going to be Pert. I take 36%. Gives me Pert. I'm okay with that. I'll get in Lando now. As I tank the Scald. And we can just defog away the T-Spikes. Which would be good for Azu. I'm very weak to that. I'm very, very, very weak to that that Pex though. Well, I'm faster than this thing too. Which is not exactly what I wanted. Ooh, Volt Switch is there. But he doesn't know if I'm banned or not. So yeah, he had to go. Well, I mean, he should know if I'm banned or not, to be honest. He's pretty weak to this. I want to say I Thunderbolt no matter what, even if he goes Pert. Like, I think I always Thunderbolted there. And I think I get in Weavile now. Because even if he goes Clef, I still have Zone. I wish he didn't burn my Zone, actually, but... Yeah, I get a knock here. He's going to be able to go Clef, but I'll be able to at least knock its leftovers. I really wish he didn't burn Zone. Oh, nice. Nice crit. Nice crit. So now he's in a situation where, okay, do you sack Pex? Or do you go Clef and you lose your Mon? I'll take it. Because I always go Zone here. Always Flash Cannon. Go Lottie. Click Ice Beam. Knock this thing out. That should be game. Good game. So I was able to beat this guy. That crit did not matter at all at that point because I had Flash Cannon this. I had Defog on my Lando, which I was going to go for. He had to hope that I went for... I mean, he had to go for Wish there, so Psychic was always my best play. But... yeah, so basically, by him going Jirachi as I click Leech Seed and me going down to Poison, so him soaking me ended up costing him because I was able to 1v1 the Jirachi with a Scarf Magnezone, and Wish Protect Rachi always beats Magnezone 1v1 unless it gets parried like 5 times in a row. But we were able to get revenge for last time. Last time I think this dude 6-0'd me, so... luckily we were able to get some revenge. I gotta be really careful though because I want to show Azu as we're going, but we'll pause it guys until we find another battle. Be right back. And what I mean by being careful is I gotta hope to not get that matchup again. We'll be right back. So I'm not even mad that he has a Piplup. I'm just mad that its head is so big. Now this is hopefully a matchup I don't lose. I had to look him up because I was like, first off, this game took 6 minutes to find. It's ridiculous how long it takes now on the ladder. But yeah, he has a Piplup. He has a Piplup. I have a Magnezone, which should be really useful in beating Kartana down. I believe +6 Aqua Jet does 40% though to Kartana, I want to say, from Azumarill. So +6, knock them out, even if they sassy. I was just calculating Weavile's punishment before I made the change. That's why this is there. I'm going to say 40%. Yeah, 40, 56, not bad. That's a lot more than I thought. But yeah, very, very threatening team indeed, especially with the Piplup running around. I don't know what to think about that. I don't. Get damage off on Kartana, belly drum up, Z belly drum up, and hopefully win. Knockoff will knock out hand growth unless it's Fizz Def. This dies to +6. How do I want to do this game? I'm gonna lead Zone. Now the reason I'm leading Zone is because first off, Piplup. Yeah, this dude really has a Piplup, man. This dude really has a Piplup. But mainly he has no ground type, and also if he led off with Zard and it was Zard X, at least this lets me Volt Switch out versus it. I do a 10 million%. We're gonna get this thing gets Endeavor, doesn't it? Does it? I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting on my rocks here. He has a Charizard, after all. Now I don't know what type of Charizard this is, whether it be X or Y. I don't think he'd go for a Dragon Claw if anything. If it is Y, LANDORUS is easily the best switch, and LANDORUS just destroys this guy's team. It's X, however. Goes right for Flare Blitz. Not something I wanted to see, but we're going to Mega Evolve and Roost. I think he should be sacking the Piplup here. It's at 7%. Ends up going Tangrowth though. I would have thought the Piplup would have went and came in, I'm going to be honest, but this will allow me to hopefully just Ice Beam. Actually, how much does Ice Beam do to Assault Vest Tangrowth? LANDORUS. Because if Psychic... Tangrowth, AV. There's no point in me not Ice Beam. There's literally no point. And he goes Gren too, which is fantastic on the Ice Beam. So that's in range of +6. So that's really good for me. Also knowing it's Zardex, that's in range of +6 now. This is in range of +6. I just need to keep rocks up or get rid of Kartana. Ferrothorn is literally here for this Pokemon. Let's see if he is Battle Bond versus the other one. He is not. I'm just going to Power Whip as he opts to stay in and try to flinch me to death. Luckily, I break through and Greninja is gone. So FERROTHORN did its job. It beat the Piplup with rocks and it beat the Greninja. So fantastic for me. He really just clicked that button right there. Now, if you guys didn't notice, he has no ice resist with Greninja being gone, which is why I was willing to sack my FERROTHORN there. It's not really that useful. I have Landorus to pivot in on this and Kartana, and obviously I have Scarf Weavile here too. Just click Icicle Crash. So there's a Piplup sack. Because it's offensive Torn, since he did go for Z, a little bit easier for me to deal with. I'm assuming he's going to go Kartana now. And this is probably Choice Scarf just based on the nature of his team. Goes for Knock and unfortunately crits me. That's very bad because Charizard becomes a little bit of an issue, but I do have Weavile to deal with it, so I'm not as worried. And yeah, I could just bring in young Weavile now and just click Crash because I see no Crash switch-ins. You give me the damage on Kartana, you're messed up, right? That's it. +6. Even if they sassy. Always go Lando here, and I literally belly drum up on this boy. I always go Lando here. He messed up by going for Sacred Sword. I get an Azu. I belly drum up, I win. Let me Z belly drum just so I'm not in a... Yep, I won. Alright, so that was a fun game. I did exactly what I needed to do. I have everything in range. Tangrowth, yeah, I think it's not actually AV on a team this weak to everything. There's no way it's not AV. Get out of here. Alright, so like I said, all I needed was that damage on Kartana, and I have won. I think the dude's speaking French to me. Or to someone else. I have no idea what you're saying, bro. Feel free to translate. I know you guys love to do that. Again, I already calced the damage prior, so I knew that this is what +6 Azu needed. And Zard was always in range after it Flare Blitzed, and with rocks being up. Good game, dude. Anyway, so we got the first Azu little mini sweep of the day. Like I said, in this game, all I needed was a little bit of damage. I already got the Ice Beam damage I needed on Greninja early on. And confirming that it was offensive Torn and keeping rocks up. Even if it was defensive, rocks were up. So the second he took that Icicle Crash and locked himself in a Sacred Sword, it was GG. But yeah, guys, we'll pause it until we find another battle. Be right back. Alright, so this dude has a bunch of issues for me to deal with. First off, I'm pretty sure it's Stealth Rock, Clef, Scarf, Excadrill with Spin. So that automatically just makes it a little bit harder for me in general. But I do think that Azu has a lot of potential as long as I trap a Lottie. And if I remember correctly, because I used Azu back when Sun and Moon dropped with Z Belly Drum, the Zygarde calc is like, Zygarde needs to be at 68%. And I believe if it's banded, Azu needs to be at 45% to live. Again, this is a rough calc from, what, 3 years ago almost? You figure that out. It's definitely not banded Zygarde though. I could be, but I don't think it is just based on his team. Like, it doesn't take advantage of much. Then again, I could say the same thing about Dragon Dance, not taking advantage of much, so it could be banded on its own. Zygarde. Yeah, Extreme Speed, that's not banded. Let's give it a choice, man. Pretty sure the Volk is Z. Yeah, okay, so as long as I'm over, like I said, over 51%, I'll be good versus that. And +6 Jet doing what, around 60? I want to say 60, 70? Wow, a little bit more than I remember. Okay, I want to lead off with something that doesn't put me in a losing situation immediately versus Volcarona, but at the same time, I don't really have much to do that. So I'm going to lead off with FERROTHORN and use Azu to check Volk, as he does hard lead off with Volcarona. Again, Azu is the answer as he clicks Flamethrower immediately. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? This is my win con, and you just burnt it. So now I'm probably going to lose to Volcarona just straight off the bat. The fact that he clicked Flamethrower over anything else, I think he might be a bulky Volcarona too. So that's such an amazing turn one. We'll see if we can sleep with what is essentially going to be like a +2 Azu now. Anyway, Knock is my play. Wow, what a great turn. But then again, I did say that I had like one lead for not being weak to Volk. But yeah, goes Clef, which is fair. So Psychic will 2 here. I'm gonna have to try and win with Lottie, I think. He keeps doubling back too. I hate this guy. This is tough. Yeah, I don't care about this thing, dude. I literally spam rocks versus you. Like, you could spin, and I could do the exact... I will literally spam rocks versus you. Volt comes out. I'm gonna have to go Azu again. I'm gonna go down. However, I can go out to Lottie and pray. That's basically it. Just go ahead and go Lottie and pray. Drill should easily go down. I guess it was Sash Girl. But Drill will easily go down to the combination of Psychic plus Earthquake. I hope it does go down. Okay, good. So at least I keep up rocks. Alright, I lost my Azu because of the burn, but at least I got rid of that. Big Gren is going to come out. I'm literally going to click Leech Seed here. What's he going to do? Defog? Trick? What are you going to do? Okay, so I'm pretty much forced to Volt Switch here. I wasn't sure. I didn't want him tricking. But I'm forced to Volt Switch here. And I'm going Weavile. I'm going Weavile because if he Quiver Dances up, I will be faster than him. And I can knock him out with Punishment. So again, nice. I'm punished for that. But at least I have Lando around for Zygarde. I have Lottie to just click buttons too, which is pretty important. I don't know what you're going to do. I'm going to attempt to Leech Seed. Oh, okay, cool. I'm just going to lose to you then. Just kidding. Get HP fired, horse. Oh, this is going to do like 20%. Hopefully I crit him on the turn 1. He's trapped here. And that's fine too. You still trapped, bro. I just need to crit you. You know, it must be really nice, by the way, to burn a Pokemon that you cannot beat with your stored power Lottie. I just want to say that. It must be super nice to burn a Pokemon that you cannot beat, and I can literally spam Punishment versus him. That's actually incredible to me. I'm just going to go for the crit with Zone right now. Like, I'm literally going to go for the crit. I hope I get it. Because not only did this dude hacks the hell out of me. Like, if I wasn't burnt, I could still do something with Weavile. Whatever. That's so annoying. He burnt both of my Pokemon. With the same Pokemon. Just indirectly. I hope I freeze you to death. I gotta keep Pharaoh alive because Pharaoh, Lando, plus Lottie might still win. Nothing like being hacked. Hopefully I can flinch him down to death. I'll go and Calm Mind instead of recovering. What a game. I have every right to be mad here too. That was some garbage. My Azu destroyed this dude. My Weavile would have destroyed this thing with Punishment spam too. This is the reason I have Punishment. And you know what happened? The dude ends up burning it with Flame Body. Oh, I hope I win this speed tie and Ice Beam freeze you. And you are never thought, never, just never thought. Go ahead and invite your friend and see you burn me. That's crazy, man. What a game. That was no good game. I'm sorry. That was not a good game. That was trash. I fought back. I did what I had to do, and I was in a winning position. And nah. Volk just burns me. Nah. Turn 1, turn. He led good though. He led good. I can't be mad about that. He did lead good. We'll pause it, guys, until we find. We'll pause it for another 10 minutes until we find another battle. Hopefully, it's a little better. Be right back. All right, guys. So we have a game now. I already know how this one's gonna go. I'm gonna be in a winning position with +6 Azu, and I'm gonna go for Aqua Jet versus Gengar, and I'm gonna get Curse Body. So I'm gonna do my best to abuse the fact that my Weavile is Choice Scarf in this game, right? Hopefully versus Lando, hopefully versus Rotom. Lando also checking this Pokemon is very, very important. I'm actually gonna lead off with Lando. Because outside of Rotom, it's just a fantastic lead. Scarf Rotom does not exist, so I'm going to U-turn here, sir. There's no way. On a team this weak to opposing Lando, you ain't gonna be Scarf Rotom. And I have like, and if I was like min speed Lando, I wouldn't risk this, but I have a significant amount of speed. So I want to play it like I'm Scarf Lando at least initially. Defensive Scarf. And every bit of damage on Rotom's gonna matter, because +6 only does a specific amount. Zone gonna be able to trap this, hopefully. I goes for Hydro Pump initially. I was gonna say, did he not value HP on Rotom because I have an Azumarill? I think that's a misplay. Like, obviously, I thought he would value HP on it, which is why I didn't go for Power Whip. Okay, so now, as you can see, I 1v1 this Rotom with my Azu. So I already have it. Like, Ferrothorn ends up... This is why I didn't think Will-O-Wisping there was the play when he had a full HP Heatran. I think that was always a play, because I end up with Rocks no matter what. He gets in Pharaoh. I get in... Oh, he beats me 1v1, but I don't care. I get you weakened, that's what's important. You should be able to beat me 1v1. He's smart to leech seed immediately. Well played, dude. Like, he 1v1s me here. Oh no, he messed up. He should have Power Whip there. You don't go for a double protect, bro. So now he loses them on every single time okay, he got the double protect now. He should be going for Power Whip though. But he loses them on every single time I get in Lottie. Ice Beam, Psychic, 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 Earthquake. He should have went for Power Up though. That's the better way to do this. This thing got annoying though, I'm gonna be real. I can use Lando to quake him, and then he'll get recovery. Goes out to his own Lando. I'm fine with HP icing you. I think this is Scarf Lando. That's so much. We could U-turn now on Rotom potentially. Okay, it wasn't Scarf. I did let him get more chip on me than I wanted. But now I'm gonna be able to bring out big Weavile. And just click knock here. I'm assuming he's Scarf. I'm assuming I didn't want to Pursuit because I didn't want him staying in and like all out pummeling me. But I don't mind that Pokemon going down. It was Earth Plate. Wow. Okay, Power Up punches me. I'm gonna get a little bit more chip on you with Ferrothorn, or hopefully with this Pokemon. Power Up punch won't do much. In fact, you should. So everything's in range of Azu, right? Keyran dies. I don't mind him high jump kicking me there. I want the chip on you, especially with limited to no ice resist. I don't mind this going down either. I think... Ooh, big Tran. It's leftovers Tran too. That's fair. He's not gonna protect. Okay, cool. So it gives me Heatran. Awesome. Even though that was like my best opportunity to probably set up. The other one is obviously Lopunny though. I shouldn't be in range of Power Up Punch and should always be able to U-turn here. I think I have Rotom in range. Rotom Wash, OU defensive. I want to say Rotom is in range. Barely. I think he should switch and not allow me to actually crash him, because the way I'm playing, he should know I'm Scarf. But I'm gonna crash anyway. Gives me Pharaoh. He's gonna bring out Lottie after. Probably fake me out. I just have to hope that the Rotom is in range. That's it. And a Spadef Rotom is more common than every other one. So I'm gonna Z Belly Drum here. I mean, he's forced to sack something. It shouldn't be this. I want to knock off because I don't want my Aqua Jet being... He should not sack this. I don't want my Aqua Jet being Cursed Body. And it should be Gengar, yeah. Damn, that does way too much. I have to be at a good amount of HP to not lose to the Lopunny. So I had to get in my Lottie here, I feel. I think I have to be at near full to not lose to Lopunny. Okay, knock that thing out. I'm gonna take rocks, but rocks are more than. There's no way Jet does 40%, right? I should have pursued the Lopunny. Yeah, it does not do 40%. He power up punched. Well played, dude. Oh, that was a good game, man. Well played. Well played. Well played. I should have pursued it. That would have won me the game, and then he got the end game play right. I'm still mad about that game prior, but that game was good, and the dude did what he had to do at the end. He acknowledged the play I had to make, and now I got someone with a Serena. No, I actually found a game immediately, which is ridiculous. First time of the day. Wow, Ferro destroys this guy. I'm gonna go for an Azu win. Ooh. You gonna Hydro Pump me, dude? Knockoffs. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm also very weak to Pert. But if I get rid of Serena, then he loses to Azu. I don't think he should stay in. Yep, goes Pert. I'm gonna just power up here. The dude opts to Earthquake and crits me. He crits me with Earthquake, so now I'm in range of Greninja. That is fantastic. That is absolutely incredible. And I can't stop this, no matter what. Never mind, I was able to stop it. I was able to stop it. That was definitely justice right there, because I would not have been in range of Greninja afterwards. So he should have went for Dark Pulse. I don't see why he would not go for Dark Pulse versus me, even if I have a Weavile. Like right there, that was the freest Dark Pulse of his life. Anyway, at this point, I can literally go for, Magnezone and just Volt Switch, spam. And by spam, I mean I guess click it once because the dude didn't do anything from there. Like, what the hell? Lottie means I don't lose to his own Belly Drum Azu, though I kind of doubt it is. But Serena is checked by. That's annoying because his Ferrothorn could still Leech Seed spam versus me. I went Azu mainly to keep out his own Azu. Or to try and keep out his own Azu. What the hell? I'll just play rough you. You know, belly drum, but. Ah. Mine did more. And now it did not. Alright. Knockoff is still nice for that. No, it doesn't really matter. I'll just get some chips. So Psychic KOs you. Get in Lottie. Click Psychic here. It's just annoying for Serena in the back. Yeah, it doesn't kill. I should have Z Belly Drum myself that turn, to be honest. Because I knew that was an option. I could definitely miss. And I'm assuming that this... Oh, good game. Is it over? Oh, good game. He U-turn out of that game. Good game, buddy. That last guy got me with the power punch. He really called my play. Man, okay, so if I stayed at a... But at that point, it was a 50-50. I didn't even know he would acknowledge it. I'll be real with y'all. But I guess I'll pause it and we'll look for another one. Be right back. Alright, guys, so we have another one now. Honestly, in this one, I'm going to attempt to just Pursuit Trap Gengar. So I belly drum up and win with +6 Azumarill. Considering his own range just gives me such a heavy advantage. I love Ferro as an initial lead though, because I get up rocks immediately versus something like this. He ends up leading off with Gengar, which I don't want to take an all-out pummeling from, so I'm gonna go right out to my own Lando. He could go for Never Ending Nightmare too. Goes for Trick, so I end up getting a Choice Scarf, which is pretty cool, allowing me to just U-turn it out of there on the Pelipper and basically get in my Ferro and just get up rocks. Now, I'm gonna lose this 1v1 with my zone, aren't I? Yeah, I will. I will definitely lose to this 1v1. I'm gonna attempt to weaken it though. And wait while wasting rain turns. He's obviously gonna get up all his hazards, but I can defog them, which isn't the problem. As he gets in Pert now. Nice, allowing me to basically just Power Whip on the Ferrothorn. Rain ends soon though. I'm gonna power up again. Yeah, I figured he'd double back on the Swampert, anticipating me to want to go out to MAGNEZONE there. So we are able to get rid of Swampert. Thank you, fam. We're able to get rid of Swampert. Fantastic for us. Giant threat gone. In fact, his way of dealing with this Pokemon is now super limited to either Gengar or trying to go Koko with some stuff. Get in zone now. Luckily, Rain is not there, so I should be able to 2-hit KO. He can't beat me 1v1 now. Even with a protect. A double protect is what he needs, but even then, that doesn't really matter too much. And I basically belly drum up on... not really much. Feral on Skull doesn't matter. I just Leech Seed. I want to try and belly drum up on this thing. Give me a Leech Seed, please. Let me Z belly drum up and win. And don't curse body me, Gengar. Please? Thing is, I don't even know like what type of Pelipper this is. So like getting off a Leech Seed would be fantastic there. I went for Power Whip here as he goes Koko. Which is still not the best for me. Oh wait, hold up. It might be. Goes for his Z. Gigavolt Havoc. That's going to be able to knock me out. I got a Leech Seed off, so now I can just go out to zone and just click Thunderbolt. His own Thunderbolt shouldn't be able to knock me out. And with the Leech Seed, I should be good to go. Even if he goes Lucha after, that doesn't really matter. Because he's forced to just attack me. And I get damage I want on the Gengar too. And Electric Terrain boosted Thunderbolt knocks it out, which is fantastic. Cool, I just spam Thunderbolt here until I go down, which should be in like a turn or two. And then I go Azu, Aqua Jet, the Koko, after I got a little bit of damage off. Oh, Wild Charge just knocks me out, nice. Roost there. Doesn't really matter. I have to be in a position where Lucha cannot come in and sweep me. Sorry, I don't know why I said sweep like that. Alright, this is the position I want. I get an Azu now. It's actually, yeah, it's the position I want. I would say I get an Azu, but this shouldn't be able to beat me, even with an SD on its belt. It actually has to attack me, I feel. Like, it shouldn't be able to sweep because I have a full HP, or near full HP Azu, and a near full HP Lottie, and I have an Intimidate Sack. Please don't miss. Yeah, that boy at 1%. Okay. Azu comes in and picks him off with Aqua Jet, and that'll be a good game. Good game, dude. Yeah, getting Pert early kind of hurt. Like, the whole not getting Leech Seed off on Pelipper sucked, because what I would have been able to do was get an Azu right after and immediately immediately belly drum up on the Pelipper and basically just risking confusion, I guess, curse body, and then Aqua Jet through his entire team. But at least Azu was there to, in the end, check the Pokemon. So we'll pause it, guys, until we find another battle. And we'll be right back. Alright, so we have a game, and I recognize this team for sure. SD Double Edge Scizor with some nice hazard control. I used that's a ground plate Zygarde, and this is a Xurkitree that destroyed everything. We lead Feral because he leads off with either Lando or Rabombi. Gyro Ball it. You don't do much to me back. Click Rocks here. I mean, I'm a defog, but I'm getting my Rocks just to break Essential Sash on Lando. I mean, this mon is fantastic in this game. Let me just Leech Seed. Actually, yeah, we'll rock. We'll rock. I forgot what type of Serp it was on this build. I used this the other day. No? No? It's Sub Glare HP Fire. Yep, so Lando comes out as I'm able to rock on that thing. That's cool. Get off my Sheetinators. I Power Whip as ESDs. Gotta be really careful about that Serp though. But I mean Lottie. I mean I literally go Lottie now, I think, and mess something up. I think I literally go Lottie now and mess something up. Because I don't think you explode initially on Ferro. I think you SD. No, he exploded initially. Nice. Well played, dude. I think I get in Lando now on Serp. Or Scizor. Okay, Scizor is good too. I mean, I defog either way. We defog. Get rid of the webs. I'm still gonna lose to that Xurkitree, man. I feel it. I feel it. I was gonna say, I wanted to say I sacked Azu there. I thought he'd zero power immediately, but we're able to get in my Magnezone HP Fire here. I have my Weavile to check this. I get in Lando now as he Dragon Dances. I'm defensive, so I do a good chunk with HP Ice. Not bad. He is very Icicle Crash weak. I literally go Weavile and click Icicle Crash. Crash, crash. Crash that Xurkitree. He's gonna Z Hypnosis here now. I think Zone is the most expendable play. He missed. Unfortunately for him. He missed twice. Because I'm not worried about this thing. Ooh. Hard Weavile. Sorry, buddy. We're not trying to give any chances to any Pokemon out here. I had to hit 3 Icicle Crashes to win this game. Do I do that? Yeah, why not? There's one. That's a smart play. Sorry, dude. This dies too. And even if it doesn't, I don't... I guess he had to help I dodge. I mean, he could glare me here and still win. Nope, we're able to win with... good game, dude. That was a really smart explosion play on my opponent's part. I honestly thought he'd SD first. So by getting in Lottie, I would be at full because of Leech Seed and Ice Beam. And Lottie has such a good position versus everything, right? It's good versus Zygarde, good versus Xurkitree, good versus Superior. So it forces in Scizor, which gives me Lando. Lando would have been able to default. I'm like doing a whole bunch of things with my arms, but I'm sure y'all copying. Y'all feeling. I go Lando defog. Zone traps. I still have Lottie at full to beat Serp, though of course Serp is sub glare, so Serp could have done it. Obviously Xurkitree could have done it too. But yeah, that was a fun live. That Lopunny guy, very good, very solid. Came down to the last 50-50. Dude before that burnt me. Did not like that game at all. I did not like that game at all. But outside of that, it was a really fun live. Hope you guys all enjoyed. The UU one will be an hour like I promised yesterday. So the next day will be an hour. I'm hoping later today I get a Let's Go team building guide going for the Wi-Fi players. I mean, most of the Wi-Fi players, they're not going to watch this video, right? Until I make an introduction to Pokemon Showdown. So yeah, I don't care about that. And like a Let's Go video. But hope you guys all enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.